My shits have never been better.
Yeah.
Give it up for Kashi.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Oh, yeah, Kashi. Kashi.
Kashi.
Kashi.
Kashi.
Kashi. That's their fault. If they're going to cut in front of them, that's not their worry. You mean to tell me that I wouldn't stop for the person? It's a danger signal. You know what? I wouldn't even blast it at once. You want to be a dumbass with this and get right in front of a cargo boat? You deserve to die then.
All right, that's how we start. Hello, retards. Welcome to episode number 39 of Talking About Real Shit podcast with yours truly, Dennis, and my good old sister, Inja. I can't believe it happened.
I know.
Our very first sponsor. And it's a big one. It's a fucking big
huge.
One.
Bigger than Steven Seagal when he sponsored that one thing.
Yeah, he did sponsor, but that wasn't even us.
I know.
We just helped. We just kind of helped
with it. Yeah. But because it felt like it was ours.
That's true. But this is like just, this
is our legit.
This is a regular episode. Everything is normal.
Sponsored.
100% sponsored by DoorDash.
Fuck.
DoorDash is sponsoring this episode.
When you fucking call me to tell me that, they didn't say.
You were with your client.
Dude, I was like, dude.
Can we recreate the call real quick?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm like, ding, ding.
And I'm like, hey, Dennis, I'm at work right now. What's up?
Hey, I know you're at work. I know you. I never call you if like nothing happens. Really, I never call you in general. But
hold on. Yeah. You have to say please and thank you. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead.
I have to tell you something very important for TARS.
Go ahead.
We got a sponsor.
Shut the fuck up.
I would calm down. You have the
Who?
child.
Who sponsored us? Mom?
DoorDash.
Shut the fuck up.
You got the kid there
what
for work.
What fucking kid? Oh shit! Don't tell your mom. I'll give you $5.
Do you want me to call you later for this?
Hold on. I'll give you $5. I'll give you $5 fucking and a fucking chicken wing. Okay. Fine. Shut the fuck up and go back in the goddamn trunk. Get back in there.
We got sponsored by fucking DoorDash.
I'm gonna call fucking CPS.
CPS on him. Anyway,
oh, it's you here. Shut the fuck up. And then sponsor.
Oh, we're not recording. So,
fucking
DoorDash.
It was fucking great.
So we talked about DoorDash last week because we've been
ordering a lot.
Well, we've been ordering a lot. They delivered this Mountain Dew and some tuxedo cake that we just ate.
Been already consumed.
Very.
Because we have to celebrate. Technically I got it because we were celebrating our 40th episode, but then I remembered it was our 39th, so then for next week I'll get cake again.
Perfect. So I've been in the talks with DoorDash for quite a while. You know me, I drive for another company. I don't want to say a competitor. I drive for a competitor, but DoorDash reached out and was like, hey, we're looking for big and upcoming podcasts with big and non-upcoming skinnier hosts. I was like, count us in. We're not getting skinnier with tuxedo cakes that you've been delivering, right? And I'm like, yeah, like I'm emailing them back and all this stuff. And nonetheless, they're like, you know what? Next week, we're rolling out a brand new trailer for our hiring process,
and we haven't fucking seen it yet.
We haven't seen it. We're gonna watch it live on air.
When I tell you, look, you can hear this. Listen, my heart.
That's your sitsa.
Pukne. I did. I fucking can't. I'm like sweating.
So. Obviously, we can't talk about price or anything like that.
Like how much they paid us.
But thank you, DoorDash. They pretty much want us to present. Like, we don't have like a code or anything for you guys or anything like that. They're pushing for more drivers. I guess I don't know what's been going on with drivers.
Oh, there's this fucking shortage. Did you not know?
Supposedly they have like a huge. They have a huge benefit. What's it called? A bonus. They have a huge bonus. For this and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But it's okay. So they actually want me to say this too. So have you seen they're doing a new style of advertising? Have you seen the U.S. Army commercials where they're like epic and they want you to like?
Oh, when people are like crawling under the mud.
It's
and
all,
like, all
it looks like
fucking...
Call of Duty, right? You're like,
right.
oh, this is like a new video game. It's like, oh no, join the army and get shot by the Taliban. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like that, where it's like a movie, like Geico or Progressive has done it before, something like that. Like it's kind of like it's a cinematic. Looks like it's a trailer for a movie.
Well,
I think
that's how they
Geico's
grip you. It's
done
like
it.
edge of the seat type of like advertisement.
way,
because
yeah.
the other things are not going to cut it. Other things are not going to cut it.
They're not.
You got to do
Like,
it this way, where people are watching and like,
oh, this,
well,
like,
fuck,
what
this
is,
looks
what
like intense.
Because people love movies.
Yeah.
People love cinema. People love going to the cinema and spending $13 on small popcorn that they're not going to eat, right? Well, you'll eat it, but
who the fuck doesn't eat the popcorn?
I don't even get popcorn. I don't even get popcorn.
Who the fuck gets a small popcorn?
I'm just saying it's expensive. That's all I'm trying to say.
A small is $4, a large is $4.05, and the extra large big bucket, you a fat bitch, is $4.15. So I'm gonna go with the $4.15.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go with the extra large bitch.
All right. Actually, I don't get popcorn. I'm not a popcorn boy. But anyways, people love going to the cinema, right? And with COVID going on, I think they're kind of trying to slowly push for people to, you know, whether it's you're watching it like a HBO Max, whatever, you know, Disney Plus and all these fucking things, whether you're watching it here, I think they're just trying to kind of present people like, hey, like watch our movies, but hey, work for us too. Like you can make your own schedule. That's the benefit of DoorDash. You can make your own schedule. They have a huge bonus that I don't know the bonus.
Me neither.
They're just telling me there's a huge fucking
like,
bonus.
My bitch ass is about to sign up.
This is kind of like it's pretty much like that's all I'm gonna say. It's like a story of a driver.
Okay.
Do you hear that?
Where's that from?
Take it off.
Is it Mom and Dad's room?
No. I don't know what that is. Is it my computer?
It's coming from Mom and Dad's side though, isn't it? All right.
So that's all they said was like, it's a big bonus. We want people to work for us. But here it is. It's called the driver. Okay. All right. So. Okay. This is it. Can you see?
Yep.
Okay.
Oh shit! It was cool, like the DoorDash logo, you know?
Yeah. So Nicolas Cage is in there or something?
Fuck! Come on! ¿Sabes la hora?
Dude.
Okay. Coming next summer. So it's like a movie or something. He's like a black eye. Bounce.
Bounce, dude. That's a fucking good ass channel.
That's a good channel.
Fucking
better than my karate, Steven Seagal.
Even in the United States, the gas price is elevated. So what's been going on?
Truly a motivational story. Gary Vaynerchuk? Holy shit, he's like an inspirational speaker. Looks like he's like in trouble. It makes sense. The bonus.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson.
Owen Wilson.
Looks like he's coming to a realization or something.
No, you stupid bitch!
Holy shit.
Get the fuck out the way!
This is fucking intense.
You know what happened last time you were late?
The fuck?
Dude.
One driver. Holy shit.
Dámelo.
It's like a drug dealer
What
or something.
the
I'm fucking
fuck?
I'm so confused. One review.
You're you fucking bastard! I want die! Alright, get out of here, Wade. And you're getting a 1 star.
What the fuck?
Whoop. What
Damn.
What?
The fuck?
Summer 2022. DoorDash presents. What? Okay.
Dude.
Sign up today. What? Okay, they said it's a bonus or something.
Dude, 50 fucking bucks?
I. If I don't like, okay, it looks intense, right?
Right.
That does. I don't know if we should talk about this on the air, but that doesn't make me want to work for DoorDash.
It doesn't for you?
Uh,
That shit, I would do it. I would pay them 50 bucks. Because he kills himself?
Well, it seems like he has a gun to his fucking head for getting a 1-star.
It's really important for him to get 5 stars.
Okay, I work for Uber,
This
and
could
it's
be
like
the beginning of Pornhub.
I work for Uber, and like if I've never gotten a 1-star, but I don't know what DoorDash is trying to push here.
Like, you better not fuck up and get us only 1 star.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, if I got a 1-star through Uber, like I don't think that nothing would happen.
Oh, you think they get like threatened and shit? Like, dude.
But DoorDash seems a bit. That's it. To go through all of that, like it seemed like he was really stressed. I thought he was stressed because like it looked like he was like behind on bills or something.
Right,
like
that he was
needed
gonna like
money.
need it, yeah.
He needs extra job. Like, holy, here, boom, here's a sign up bonus. But it seemed like he was more stressed after the fact.
Getting the job.
Yeah.
You want to sign up for it?
$50.
I mean, 50 bucks.
I wonder what the terms and conditions are. They didn't tell us the terms and conditions. I wonder if. Let me check our email.
Is there in there?
Well, I'm sure they would. I read all of it, but let's see. Oh, okay. Let's see. Terms and conditions.
What are they?
So you have to have 200 rides. You have to do 200 deliveries, and you have to average at least a 4.95 star rating.
Damn, and how you have to
So I don't
average
know- I
out
don't know what
200
the math
deliveries
is.
like a day?
No. So you have to get the $50 bonus. You have to do 200 deliveries, however long that takes.
Well, you have to have a 4.95.
4.95 star. So I think that's what it was. It was like they're kind
He
of
wasn't
portraying
gonna get the $50 fucking bonus
because if you do 200 deliveries and you get 5 stars on all of them, a 1-star potentially can bring that down to like maybe a 4.9. I don't know. I would have to do the math and stuff.
Damn.
But so maybe that's why.
Man.
That doesn't like. Thank you for sponsoring us, DoorDash, but that does not.
I feel bad because I've been giving all those drivers 1-star reviews even when they were really good.
Maybe that's why there's maybe they've all been killing themselves.
Damn.
Maybe they've all been killing themselves.
What if I'm gonna be charged with like 50 fucking counts of manslaughter?
What if that one time when that person rang the doorbell and didn't leave the food on the floor? What if he killed himself?
What the fuck was his name? Do you remember?
I hope he fucking did.
If he didn't, I will.
I'll kill him. Yeah, it was fucking.
I'm still waiting. That was for my Chili's order, huh?
That was for the Chili's order.
And what did I get? Some stupid
No,
bullshit
it
I didn't
wasn't
want
that.
to eat.
No. Remember because we put like.
It was my Applebee's.
It was contactless, and then he knocked and then rang the doorbell.
Yep.
And then he didn't leave it at the door. Remember? Mm-hmm. But what was that for? Sushi and the burger. It was Kona Grill. That fucking peasant. That literally scumbag piece of shit peasant.
What about the one that fucked up our order completely and gave us like the wrong
That
thing?
one too. They should all kill themselves.
They're right.
In my opinion.
They shouldn't get their fucking $50.
No.
Hell no.
I don't think so.
I think if they fuck up, they shouldn't even get paid at all for that day.
Like all your wages for that day should.
And then they should get their car repoed.
Speaking of all these negative things, did you see the Kellogg's strike? So these fucking workers are like getting like, they're treated like shit and all that stuff. And it's like, okay, whoop-de fucking do. Where's our Kellogg's? What are we going to do when there's no Kellogg's? That's Chex Mix. That's fucking Lucky Charms, I think. That's like Tony the Tiger, Rice Krispies.
I mean, that's like your main cereals.
And it's like, okay, like you're not getting vacation. Who fucking cares? Who fucking cares? Where's my Kellogg's?
I want my fucking Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Is that Kellogg's? Oh, wait.
Is it?
That's Mills.
Oh, fuck them. No, I'm kidding.
Kellogg's probably is not good. If they're the ones at the Apple Jacks, they can fucking leave. Because I don't know why the fuck they still... If Kellogg's is Apple Jacks, Captain Crunch, like all the shit that fucks up your mouth.
Captain Crunch fucking sucks.
That shit is like... You know when people are suicidal and they want to cut themselves?
Yeah.
Save the fucking razors and just eat some goddamn Captain Crunch instead.
Like if you want to do pain for yourself, just do that. Yeah.
Take and then just slide it slowly across your hand and fucking cut you up. That's what surgeons are going to start using.
Who surges?
Surgeons. Like,
surgeons.
You know, they need to do an operation, fucking cut them up with Kellogg's, with the Captain Crunch.
Yeah. It's pathetic.
General Mills, I bet, is a good one. Who does Cocoa Puffs? Who does Cocoa Puffs?
I don't know.
Imaš telefon, šta nemoj? Siri.
Siri.
Hey Siri.
Let's see.
Do it, ask her.
She doesn't fucking know. She's worthless. Cocoa Puffs. I'm going to check Cocoa Pebbles, though.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to check that, too. Cocoa Puffs is General Mills.
See?
Okay.
Fucking GM.
Cocoa Pebbles.
Is GM.
They're Post.
They're still fine.
Kellogg's
Give me
is
the
literally
top 5
worthless.
Kellogg's fucking cereals. I'm going to tell you right now if it's worth them coming back or if they can just go back to the scum lines they are. Top 5 Kellogg's cereals.
Kellogg's.
Bet you they're Tony Tiger. Fuck them.
Sound like me? Fuck them. Let's see.
Who is it?
Kellogg's. Our Foods. Cereal and granola. Okay.
There you go.
Special K.
Fuck them.
Okay. Cornflakes.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Okay. I'm trying. Okay. Right here. Okay. Okay. Special K. Frosted Flakes. Mini Wheats. Fruit Loops.
Okay.
Rice Krispies.
Nope.
Crave. Corn Pops. Those are pretty good. Smart Start. That sounds
Look, they all sound dumb.
Kashi.
Oh,
nasty ass shit.
yeah. Yeah. Ho già told you them.
Apple Jacks.
I just told you.
Apple Jacks.
Fuck them.
Fuck them.
Koyosh.
That's it. And then let's see, like savory snacks.
What savory do they have?
Pringles.
No, it's not.
Cheez It.
They say nemoj mi lagati.
Townhouse.
Nemoj mi lagati.
No, I'm being serious. Fucking Pringles.
Okay, this is gonna be a fucking problem.
But I don't know if that's.
What do they want?
I don't think
What
it's
do they need? What are they asking
like
for?
vacation. They want to see their kids or something. I don't fucking.
They want to
know.
have time off.
Yeah.
Okay, they had 3
They
months
need,
during
like, better-
quarantine.
they need better like insurance or something.
They had quarantine time.
I know.
They need more?
Supposedly.
Didn't they get the fucking stimulus? Wasn't that enough? Wasn't the fucking 300 enough?
Supposedly not. And this is like in Ohio or
They-
something. It's
they
like fucking
couldn't-
houses are probably like $20 a month.
They couldn't make it stretch for the whole year to $300. Are you fucking kidding me? They can't make that stretch. And that's their own problem. You don't know how to budget $300 in 12 months? That's your problem.
I know.
That's your problem. I have to pay my own house.
But on a serious note,
No, for real.
they had like, I guess they're like, it was so they have like a here. Watch this. This is like I just want I want you to hear this shit. I want you to fucking listen to this. This is such a fucking lie. There's no way that this is even a fucking possible thing. Where's this stupid bitch?
Maybe they took her off.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did. I don't know, but okay, so it's overpaying benefit. The Kellogg spokesperson looks like a fucking bitch either way. She's like claiming that's like not as bad as they're saying. It's like she's like all of our average hourly employees we're not talking about CEOs, like we're talking about like on the floor,
yeah.
make $120,000 a year. It's like if that's the case, why the fuck would they be complaining? Like that's a lot of that's a
Right.
shit ton. They probably are getting like the 5 people and like that's just who they're at. Like you're not getting that at a fucking factory job.
No.
In Ohio.
No,
you know
you're
what
not.
I mean? Like
Maybe
120
she fucked up. She probably meant 120 a year.
probably.
And you just like added extra zeros.
Extra zeros. Probably 12,000 a year.
12,000 a year. That makes more sense.
That makes a lot more sense. But it's like that. There's like
120,000
How
a
much
year.
that
Do you know how
is?
much that is hourly? And you mean to tell me that that's who's gonna?
They're complaining.
oh,
about that, yeah.
oh, if you have that much money to spare on your workers, you could have revamped the fucking Apple Jacks that literally sits on the shelf day after day. All the cereals that they make, like, I've seen those cereals at the fucking Salvation Army where they give out things for free, and those don't even fucking get taken.
Like,
I'd rather just not eat anything than eat your goddamn gross ass cereal. Yeah. Special K.
Kashi. The thing is, let's be real. Who would like Kashi that we know?
Mom.
Exactly. She only likes Special K and Kashi probably.
How many times does Mom buy it?
Never. I think she did once.
I did
she
once.
Never ate it.
I never ate it either. This is the thing. This is what I'm gonna tell you right now. This to show you if you're good at your brand or not. Mom, who is healthy, like conscious, right, about things, right? Or even us when we've gone like on our like diets and healthier things to where we would
right now we're pretty healthy.
Yeah, right. Anyways, no, for real. That's for real.
Yeah.
I've gotten Special K cereals before, or the Kashi ones. It's like, oh, I'm gonna, dude, those, like, I'm like, I will eat that once in a while, like, but Fruit Loops, gone.
You know what the crazy
Cocoa
thing
Puffs,
is, though?
Gone.
You know what the crazy thing is, though?
What?
They're not even that healthy.
They're not.
Like, if you look at, like,
we used to. Remember when me and you went to the store and we would like go look at like the healthier bars or like the healthier things, thinking like it was when we were trying to really find something that we can eat that's gonna curb our sweet fucking craving, but like not go over our carbs. Remember? Because we were fucking good about that.
Yeah, we were.
Like we would literally take like one treat and we would split it between us four, me, you, Mom, Dad, and then we would split that in four because we didn't want to go over the carbs. And I remember going with you to the store, and we would find like those like even like individual like mug cakes that were like the healthier
like
keto ones or whatever. Yeah. And you turn it around, I'm like, holy shit, like that's seriously
it's still not bad. Like it's per se not bad, but it's not
that as great as they make it sound like.
It's like you can't eat this shit. Like if you're gonna do it, you just gotta fucking not do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, like this healthy cereals, it's like it's still just like full. Like, don't get me wrong, is it healthier than, like, eating a fucking bowl of Cocoa Pebbles? Yes, it is healthier than eating a bowl of Cocoa Pebbles. But it's like, is it the healthy, like, eat eggs and fucking, like, eat eggs. That's going to be healthier than fucking all that shit. You know what I mean?
To support Kellogg's, you know what we should do?
What?
For our next podcast?
What? Get sponsored by them? Make another commercial?
No. We should find, like, the little mini... You know, like at the lunch, you know, the little mini like things of cereals. Because I don't want to buy a whole fucking box. I'm not going to eat it. But just different Kellogg's cereals.
Oh, and taste how shitty
Blindfold.
If they're available.
Oh, yeah, because they're going to be flying off the fucking market. People are like already, like, I just went to Albertsons, dude. You should see the line outside of people just being like, we want our fucking Special K and our goddamn Rice Puffs.
Remember when that happened with fucking, those nasty fucking things that are like can last 400 years. Twinkies. Remember when Twinkies went out? Do you remember that?
Okay, Twinkies is different because
it tastes like shit.
It does taste like shit, but to people that have grown up here, it's not shit to them. You have to understand, me and you are different breeds. I'm legit. Hear me out.
Oh, what about our sweets and stuff?
We are.
Like rich shit.
But that's the truth. Like with the people I work with. Like, they go crazy for Hershey's, thinking that's, like, the greatest chocolate. I'm like, dude, like, if that's the only fucking sweet... Like, I would rather eat a thing of peanut butter with chocolate chips than eat a goddamn Hershey bar. Yeah. Like, if there's nothing, I will eat it. But I will be like, this is fucking disgusting. Because we have different... Like, we've eaten European sweets and chocolate. So Twinkies, to me, are fucking gross. And a lot of those, like, some of those things, I'm like, they're not that good. You know? But to people that have grown up here, and that's like they're like they like that shit. Makes sense. No one's gonna wait in line for goddamn Kashi. Just you know what we should do?
I would fucking end it.
You know what we should do for fun?
Eat Kashi?
No. We should get a permanent marker with us one time.
Okay.
And we're gonna go to the cereal aisle.
Okay.
Okay. And like where the Kashi one is, we're gonna take our black fucking Sharpie. And we're going to go, like, not the first box in the front, but, like, maybe, like, the back box. We're going to just make a fucking scribble, some sort of, like, symbol line so where we can see it. And then we're going to go to Walmart, like, 3 days later to see if that fucking box moved at all.
Good point.
That would be fun to see.
Yeah.
We should do it.
Should.
Okay.
Wednesday. Yeah.
Wednesday.
Well, like I'll just go tomorrow and do it or something.
Okay.
If I can.
Kashi.
Okay.
Apple Jacks, we'll give them. I feel like some people might. Kashi though.
Kashi, there's no way. If someone's buying that, they're fucking dumb.
That reminds me of like the little sticks that Mr. Bean gave his friends.
The stems and.
Oh, that's like those fiber things. They make it help you shit. Kashi helps you shit.
I don't think Kashi's that though.
Kashi's a fiber. Do you know what Kashi is? Do you know what it looks like?
Yeah, it's like a leaf thing. That makes sense. I'll see. Special K though.
Watch next fucking week. We're all just eating like Kashi because we like love it.
We get sponsored by
Special
Kashi.
K, I can see.
If Kashi gave me or Kellogg's gave me money,
oh, fuck yeah, I eat that shit every goddamn day. I bet Kashi's the fucking best goddamn thing.
It is.
My shits have never been better.
Yeah.
Give it up for Kashi.
Takashi 6ix9ine.
Oh, yeah, Kashi. Kashi.
Kashi.
Kashi.
Kashi.
Kasha.
Um.
Anyway, so they went on strike. So what? They're just like, I'm not gonna work here anymore until.
Yeah, it's full-blown strike.
And is Ohio like the only place that makes the ones, or is there like different
I think it's
factories?
Just, I don't know, but it's just
so because I'm wondering like if them going on strike is going to be like, oh shit, like we have no more product, or if it's like other locations are gonna just bust out more shit.
I have no idea. I'm pretty sure it's like there's more, but who knows?
Crazy.
But it's like I think it was like Ohio, but I think it's like all of Kellogg's because it's like that's the corp. You know, they're on because they're a union,
right?
And the union contract expired, and then like it was gonna drop like your thing and all this stuff and all that.
Dumb.
But yeah, it's whatever. Fucking crazy.
It's crazy you can't find fucking workers anymore. Like it's crazy to me that like 5 years ago, I'm just gonna say 5 years ago because that's just like a perfect way for me to like tell time. Is I remember when that whole thing was gonna start about the talks of who was it? Was it like Washington or Oregon? Someone that first did like the $12. It was like $12 minimum wage, 12 or 13. It wasn't the 15. It was like $12.
It was something like that. Yeah, it was like
Washington or Oregon. And I remember people like talking about it like here and even I said the comments. I'm like, dude, there's no fucking way because paying employees that much, the price of shit's gonna have to go up.
Yeah, like
that was my thinking. So I'm like, that just makes sense if like I own a business.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm selling product. If I'm gonna pay you more and I have to make my money too. And so I was like, that's never gonna fucking happen here in Idaho because they don't ever push that. I don't know. But now with like everything else and being like, oh fuck, like we can't find employees anymore. Like we have to up it. It's crazy that the Walmart in Twin Falls is paying almost $19 to be an overnight stalker.
Yeah.
At Walmart
in Twin Falls. And with my master's degree, the most I can make is $24 an hour counseling people and talking to their mental shit. And that's not even per hour. Yeah.
That is per person coming in. No insurance. Sometimes, you know, luckily I did, but most of the places, no insurance, no benefits, no fucking vacation. So you want to take your vacation? Cool. Better figure out all your clients who's going to take care of them for those 2 weeks or 1 week or whatever, and you're not getting paid for shit. No sick days, no holiday pay, nothing.
Yeah.
$24 an hour. And almost $30,000 in student debt because I did it right. And some people have like 80,000 or 100,000. You mean to tell me I can go fucking work at Walmart getting paid $5 an hour less, and that's a guaranteed 40 fucking hours a week with full benefits, everything. So I'm getting paid more working there. I mean, I'm getting paid more now at my job, but that's fucking nuts.
That is crazy.
That is nuts. That's not a bad gig. I told Mom, like, if at some point it goes up to like here, and it wouldn't be a crazy thought if it keeps going like this. But I'm like, dude, if they are like get to a point where they're like, hey, Walmart overnight or like Walmart stock or whatever, $25 an hour, I'm like, I'm fucking going.
I'll be the greeter.
Something, but I'm like $25 an hour.
It's crazy. It's like
and the thing is, you can't even find people for that much.
No.
I'm like, what the fuck are people doing? I don't fucking know. It's crazy.
It is crazy because our unemployment's so good, but it's like everyone's fucking hiring like crazy for like, you know, fucking DoorDash is giving out huge bonuses.
Dude, right?
But like everyone's giving out huge bonuses. Like you saw like that. You mentioned it, like whatever place that was, but it's
the
like
$3,000 bonus.
Forklift, 28 an hour.
But you know what though? I didn't even really like think about this because I just forget to think about that sometimes. But someone made a good post like, it's fucked up that these companies are like, hey, bonus to come work, bonus to come do this, bonus to, or, you know, this pay, whatever.
But no bonuses for the people that have been working there for years.
Or it's like, you're not even giving me anything for fucking working here. Like, I've been here this whole fucking time.
It's literally the same shit as fucking, like everything. Like when you're with like a certain cable network or a certain phone.
Well, like they always give you better for new customers than existing ones.
That's why like we always switch. Like we normally always switch. Or like even insurance too. It's like instead of fucking going down because we're loyal drivers and we've been with you for so long, it just keeps going up and then you just switch and it's like and then they talk about fucking loyalty and honor. It's like fuck your loyalty and fuck your honor because you ain't got shit. No one lives by those rules.
What pisses me off, especially with insurance companies, it's like, dude, what you should give people every fucking year that I'm not in a goddamn accident where I don't have, like, I'm paying you. I'm paying you fucking money for you not to do shit for me.
Yeah.
And when you do have to do shit for me,
like it.
Then it's like, oh, bitch, oh, you want me to work?
Yeah.
Cool, you're paying me more. It's like, well, you know, what they should do is, cool, for every year or every month that you didn't do that, it's like, if they even just, I know for me, like if I had something that's like, hey, for every year that you don't fucking, you know, whatever, it's like, we're going to knock off, you know, half of your fucking bill for like the next like 6 months, some shit, you know?
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, fuck yeah, I'm staying. That's a great incentive.
It's true.
That's why, like, when I had TikTok, right? I remember one guy, this video where he was saying that he moved his yearly salary from like, it went from like making like $30,000 a year to like $80,000 a year in like 5 years. He's like, by switching like 7 fucking jobs.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they're like, what? And they're like, yeah, like this person offers me more money. Cool. Peace. I'm going to this job. And, you know, just like all these companies. Like I know dad is closer to the retirement and all this. And, you know, he has, you know, with the language and everything else. But like now with like that shit, like now it's like, would it be the perfect, like especially that one place, $3,000 sign-on bonus. Cool. Yeah. And I get paid more money. Sweet. I'm going to stay at this job until someone else fucking offers me something better. Because it shows you right here. It doesn't matter if you work somewhere for 15 years.
So I'm looking at these numbers, which is like you have a point with the insurance thing. You know what I mean? Like they pay you. I don't think they would be able to do it though, because I'm looking at like Allstate, and they made $44 billion in 2019.
There's no way.
That's their revenue. So I don't
think that they can do it.
I'm looking at it. That. You know what I mean? So it's like I don't think they would be able to do it. Like
that's like way too little money that they made.
Yeah, like their revenue was $44 billion. Operating income was $6 billion. Net income was $4 billion. So yeah,
it's just. How can we expect them? Dude,
yeah,
maybe we should
I was thinking, because when you were saying that, I was like, I don't know if they make enough money.
Maybe we should tell them about DoorDash so they can get that $50 sign-on bonus.
Probably.
That would help them.
That would help them a lot.
Plus it's DoorDash.
Yeah.
Cars and driving. Insurance.
Their fucking motto should be, you want to get fucked in the ass?
Call us. No lube.
Are you in good hands? Right. You want to get fucked in the ass?
Right.
You want to get bum
scam.
raped?
Don't even get me on the goddamn insurance scam.
Insurance. I love insurance because you just keep paying money for nothing, and it's like I would have spent it on something for myself. Right. You know what I mean? So
it's like just in case.
Yeah, I like it. Like I want to give them more money. I love corporate. I love giving corporations more money. I just do.
I love insuring my vehicle in the hopes that the person that rams their fucking truck into me also has insurance. Because if they don't, and if I decide to just go the cheaper way this year, guess who's getting fucked twice? Myself.
Yep.
Because I'm going to be paying for that fucker's costs too.
It's cool.
It's awesome.
I love it.
Or like insurance on a house, you know? And then like, you know, when something burns down, then they're going to look at it like,
not worth it.
You didn't fucking cover for this part. You didn't cover for tornadoes. Well, yeah, bitch, we haven't had a tornado in Idaho for fucking 75 goddamn years.
We always have tornadoes.
All the time. There was one outside today. Did you see it?
Yeah, it destroyed everything.
Mm-hmm. Dumb.
Yeah, it's fucking dumb. I was watching the PBS thing before when you were putting her
to sleep. Not the
cargo ships, but it was like it was like kind of like crime related, like Idaho crimes and stuff like that, and like it was kind of cool. But like there was like an old shooting back in like the Wild West days, like in the 1880s or some shit, whatever. And I think it was like the 1910s actually. It was like the 1910s or whatever. There was a shooting, and they like this guy was gonna get hung for this shooting, right? But he didn't do it. And like they like get on the horse and all that stuff, and like he was about to get hung, and then they said like no, like it wasn't him. Let's buy us more time. We actually found like who did it. They fucking claimed that they did it. All this stuff, right? And then we're just gonna keep the guy like, okay, we're not gonna kill him. We're just gonna keep him in prison for the rest of his life.
Why?
Huh? What? Makes no sense. And then like the lawyer was like, wait, what? And then they finally got him off after 5 years, even though like it was claimed that he didn't fucking do it.
Was he nuts?
No, he was white.
Fuck.
Yeah, he was white and everything.
That's like.
I was like, that's fucking amazing. But it's like it just proves that our system sucks.
Oh yeah.
Like what has really changed? Like we have more technology and all that stuff. So like it's a lower chance of that kind of stuff.
Right.
Just everything is so like just
but
shady.
It's like what was it that I was watching? Ted Bundy movie.
Oh, okay.
But then I got curious about death row because he was on death row and
yeah.
then he got executed or whatever, or electric chair. And so then I was like looking up shit that night, and there's people that get sentenced to like the death penalty,
Oh, and they stay on there for.
and they stay on death
years.
row, and then sometimes they just die of natural causes because they have to go through all these like paperwork and all through this process.
My senior project paper was on the death penalty.
Yeah.
That was like my main thesis thing.
Why does it take so long?
It's the thing. The death penalty is.
Because people like do they feel like it's too harsh or what?
No. The death penalty is like very expensive to do.
Take them out back and I'll do it for $20.
Not the way of killing them, but the process of it. Because you have to pretty much like do like kind of like a retrial or something. This has been like fucking 8 years ago. I don't remember what the fuck I did yesterday. But it's like you have to like do like a retrial or something. And like the court fees of all that stuff costs just so much money, and that's why people want to get rid of the death penalty because of the system of how it works and stuff. But it's like I don't know.
This is the thing though.
But like no, I get it though. Like it should be like you're on camera and you fucking shot these 3 people in the fucking head blatantly and said, "Fuck you, camera. I hope you see this," right? And it's like my name is Dennis Sahick.
Yeah, on those ones, like I get the ones where it's like. There's like there's evidence that leads.
But the way the judicial system works here is every fair trial. Every trial is a fair trial, and it's like that fucking camera trial will be the same as like there was a hair at Albertsons that matches yours,
right?
But who knows if like there's 40 different hairstyles,
and that's why it's dumb.
Yeah, I know.
And I've always believed this too. Is like when you are known for your. I mean, like I'm not saying. Oh yeah, prison's fucking great, and everyone wants to go there. Like, of course, nobody wants to go, and there's people that fucking get killed in there and raped and everything else. I completely get that. It's not a place to be. But I'm pretty sure there's like when you hear of like Guantanamo Bay, is that how you say it?
Guantanamo Bay.
Or like other countries
the black sites. I love the black sites.
People know, like, oh, you don't. People say like, don't fucking get in trouble there. Yeah. Like, you don't want to fucking end up in jail there or in prison there because it's like. You don't know what the fuck goes on there. Do you think those people, when they get out of prison from that place, is like, I'll commit a crime again and go back in there? I'm pretty sure they're like, fuck that. Like, if they even are able to get out of it, like, I'm not fucking going back in there.
Yeah. Like,
that was bullshit. It's because ours are not that bad compared to other ones.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Otherwise, people wouldn't be... And I'm not saying they're repeat offenders for that. It's also made it really fucked up here that, like, if you get in trouble for something, like, like when you got your racing shit, which it wasn't even like that. It wasn't even that. It wasn't even fucking racing or anything, but how hard it was to even just find insurance, right?
Yeah.
For you. And, like, you need insurance to fucking drive. So people that, like, get in trouble and it's, like, a bigger crime, and now they have that on their record, and then it's harder to find housing and harder to, like, get a job and harder. So it's really prevents them from, like, even... able to like be a good member of society. It's kind of gets to a point. It's like then I have to like if you don't have a good support system. Like we're lucky and we have like family and shit like that. So if something happened and you fuck up like oh my god like I didn't think it was gonna be that and you have like
especially when it's like drug related or something like that where it's like a non-violent crime.
Right.
When it's like a non-violent crime and like that shit that's like it's so stupid. Like if it's a violent crime it's like your life deserves to be slightly harder. You know what I mean?
No, I get that.
But like those non-violent crimes like I think it's like like I get it like you are still like you'll like you look on like the basis of like, okay, like you got caught with heroin. Okay, let's just say that. Like you got caught with heroin, and like that's that, right? It was a non-violent crime and all that stuff. But then it's like if you look at the deep story of it, like, you know, our cousin, like he deals with people that are on that shit and stuff like that. Like, he'll explain it in a different way where it's like, oh wait, hold on, like where's the line now? Is it a non-violent, like, because there's a lot of stories of like ruining like the lives of other people around them, as in like robbing them, but not like physically, you know, like.
No, I get that. Like, so yeah, it's like there's that, definitely, it's definitely hard.
But like you don't like that. That's not what they're in trouble on. So like they got the possession of heroin, but it's like what's the full story? So there's like that fine line of like where is like the thing, because like I'll say like who gives a fuck, like you're on heroin, like fucking go die in a like that's fine, like either you get better on it or like don't do it, be happy, or try to get off of it if we have a support system and like counseling and all that shit and get off of it, cool, like good for you. Like I don't think you should go to prison for it per se, but the problem is like the people that do that stuff tend to do violent shit, right? You know what I mean? So
I think it just should be like, I think it's like not for everything, but for like the non-violent ones, that you should get like and you do get a get out of jail for free card, because you get that where if you get in trouble for something, you can like do the paper to get it like where it's not on your record anymore. But that's only if you don't fuck up again. Yeah. If you fuck up again, then it's like you're fucked up again, you know? I think it just needs to be looked at too, like that one case with that Brock Turner guy that like raped that girl behind a fucking dumpster, you know, but because he was like a wealthier guy, was in a fucking nice Ivy League school, had like shit going on for him. He served 3 fucking months, right? And people were like, well, we don't want to like ruin his, you know, blah, blah, blah. I won't even talk about what the girl went through, so we're gonna not include that part. But then, so you have that guy does that for 3 months, and then someone that for something that maybe like was a nonviolent drug thing. Okay, they have an issue with drugs, okay, for whatever fucking reason. But even if it's like not heroin, okay, pot. If someone you know, like went and brought it over from whatever, or they got caught with it, and then you mean to tell me that they have to spend the same, if not a longer amount of time in jail for something that, okay, they did this and they didn't hurt anybody, not in the same sense of what this fucking guy did. No, I get maybe they hurt someone unintentionally. It's stupid. But it's like that's what's fucked up in this place. Yeah, it's because really they're not shitty. Like the crimes and the punishment isn't aligning. And I get that's hard to do, but it's like have fucking common sense.
The only way that I think, if we have to keep this system. Like, we have to keep this system. Like, the right, fair trial, guilty until proven it, or, like, innocent until proven guilt, all that shit, right? We have to keep like, we have all the same systems. The only way I think that we can fix it is, like, everyone's a public attorney. You can only get a public attorney, right? Like, you can't pay for a lawyer. Because they say, like, it's a fair trial. Right. But it's like, wait, I'm O.J. Simpson. I can get fucking the best top level attorney that, like, if the gloves didn't fit and you can get me off of that shit. You know what I mean? It's like, obviously you fucking
that's not a fucking fair trial for someone that
because
doesn't
he has
have
because how much do you think he paid that fucking lawyer?
It's fucking you know Kim Kardashian and their dad. Like, exactly. You know, you have to pay him a lot of money because that's not a fucking cheap lawyer.
It's like $20 an hour probably, you know?
I mean, I don't know if you got the fucking bonus maybe.
But it's like, that's the thing is like you have like it's like it's not fair. Right. But that's if we have to keep the fair, like, because it is, we have fair trials, like everyone gets a public attorney, or like that, like everyone gets the same level, you know what I mean?
Lawyer,
like you can't
you can't it's like a BOGO, right? Buy one get one. Yeah, I can't get an item for $375 and one for $20 and the $375 items for free. Yeah, it's always lesser or equal value. Yeah. So the lawyer should be of lesser or equal value, because then someone that's like
okay, like I'm gonna attempt it.
I mean, like, okay, like the people, and I'm not being like stereotypical or fucking whatever, but the people that end up getting in trouble for a weed charge and end up serving 6 months in jail are mostly African American people.
Well, yeah,
that's what it is.
It's like people of like
minority or the poor people or like just whatever, because they fucking. It's not even that. Like, I wouldn't be able to afford a good ass lawyer, like lawyer.
I can't even afford a public defender.
Right.
I
Ours
can't
would be
afford-
public offenders.
I wouldn't be able to afford that. Like it's free. I'm like, I can't afford that.
I can't even afford to get there.
Let me do 500. Let me do 200 rides with DoorDash, and then I'll have a $50 for you guys, and I'll fucking
Right.
I'll get you guys.
But that's for real.
I know.
Like that guy that was the fucking Brock Turner rapist. He looks like a rich, narcissistic, entitled son of a bitch, and you could tell that his fucking parents had lots of money to pay off. Like this Gabby's killer. That's what I'm gonna call him. I'm pretty sure his parents have a lot of money. So if he was ever found, I bet you he's gonna get the best lawyers. And even though all the evidence points at him, I would not be even 1 minute surprised if they were like, you're off to go. Like Casey Anthony, where everything pointed to her, but she had a good lawyer, and it's like, you're free.
Yeah. It's crazy that Dog the Bounty Hunter hasn't found him yet.
I know. I thought
When he was right on his tail, like a month ago.
Right.
So it's kind of crazy, you know.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty like I know he was right on his tail. Like he said.
Well, I mean, technically, like that guy can't even find a fucking hairdresser to like take care of his fucking head.
That's true.
So I don't expect him to find like a suspect at any
Dog
point.
the Bounty Hunter.
God, he's so fucking trash.
It's not even that. It just pisses. It's such a fucking publicity stunt, and it's such a fucked up way for a publicity stunt.
Right.
It's seriously like the most
Like
fucked
using
up
like someone's
death.
like
using death to
Right.
fucking further your pursuit of publicity.
like wasn't your
Like, he
wife
should-
dying enough of a
Brian
publicity
Laundrie
stunt
should fucking
off him too?
like slaughter. What do you do? to her?
Strangle.
Strangle.
Did
Strangle
you
her.
hear that? Because Dog Bounty Hunter, the last time he was like in the news was when his fucking wife died.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, you used death of 2 people twice
Yeah.
because you can't do it yourself. Fucking Hulk Hogan
It's like
wannabe.
your past is fucking gone. You had a show.
Like
It was
it's
decent.
just decent.
Like I didn't watch. I'm just saying whatever.
I
Like,
didn't
you
either.
Had, you had a show. You became popular. That's great. Fucking move on.
People like that, like
Like you deserve like if you got hit by a train, it's like. Oh, like Brian. That train is coming, but my senses are saying that he's underneath that track right there.
Yeah.
But you have to get it like exactly on this time. So dog, go over there and all that stuff.
right.
Boom. Fuck.
Just couldn't find him.
Body splattered.
People like that piss me off.
Yeah, it's fucked up. I think it's so stupid.
I don't know why, but like Dog the Bounty Hunter, even Joe Exotic. Okay, like I know, like we fucking joke. Like I mean, I like watching the show.
Choose your next words very wisely.
Both are white trash. I just trash
Thank you guys
it.
so much for joining on episode. Thank you for listening to TARS in general. We're done.
But no, I'm being legit.
No, I know it's fucking trash. Piece of shit human trash. Like,
So
yeah.
where's our golden hour?
There's no golden hour. Just golden shower.
I was just gonna say the same thing.
But yeah, it's like it's fucking the same thing with fucking Cash Me Outside.
Right?
Like
Cash
the
Me
thing.
Outside. How about that?
No one cares in this country. Like literally no one fucking cares. There's nothing that like there's like it's you making that like popular. Like making that popular just like proves that like
We're failing as a society.
we're failing as a society. 2, like realistically no one gives a shit.
No. People are attracted to drama and trash. And if it wasn't, like when we used to have MTV that was actually like music television, because that's what it stands for, and there was actual music videos, but when people watching shitty, trashy reality TV, which was not real, became more popular, that's all it is. That's why Keeping Up with the Kardashians is like 17 seasons in. Never watched even one fucking episode.
Yep.
Nor do I want to. And that's just like the higher class fucking show. And then you got like trash.
But you have like high class of drama on that shit, you know, like they're yelling at each other and stuff.
Right.
But the rest is trash, like Teen Mom. It's like fuck off. Like you got
Right.
pregnant at 16. Good job. Like I know
I
you say
used
like
to-
accidentals. It's like what? But why are we congratulating that?
Right.
Because when you think about it, like how many people do you think got pregnant because of that?
Oh
show?
yeah, a lot.
You know
That's
what I
why
mean?
I'm like.
It's
That's what I was telling you. It's because they never made it look like real shit.
Yeah.
Because it was like you got paid from the show. And so you're seeing these people that are like, you're not really showing the struggle though. Like, I'm not saying don't pay them. That's fine. Once the show is done, pay them, but don't film them anymore after that. It's like, I'm going to pay your heart. I'm going to video your hardship to show people like what it's fucking really like. Like some people are probably lucky and have parents to support them. But like Show a girl growing up in like a bad fucking neighborhood or with all these odds against her where she's like,
no, but the thing is, like,
no one's gonna watch that shit.
No one gives a shit about that. You know what I mean? Like, no, the only show that will portray that kind of realistically, but it does it in a way where it's like you're still laughing at the scum of the world is what's that show? It's like the Scare Tactics. No.
Scared Straight.
Scared Straight. That's like one of the only shows when you think about it is like it's like realistic, right? It's real. It's like now you're seeing people in prison, like whatever, all that stuff. But it's done in a way where you laugh at the crims. Right. You laugh at the criminals. Mm-hmm. So it's like it's like, oh, like they can get better, but you're still like, oh, this guy's like, these people are poor and worthless. Let's laugh at them. Ha ha.
Right.
You know what I mean?
The one show that was like, I don't know if you ever watched it. It was called Intervention. Have you ever watched that show?
Yeah, I watched Intervention, yeah.
That was like a real one because, I mean, it followed these people like, oh, shit, they're struggling. And their parents come to, their family or whoever is their support comes together. They do the intervention. And sometimes the people are like, fuck you, no. And they leave and it shows you like this person's back on the street, blah, blah, blah.
Again, now going back to what society is, what's the one thing from that show that actually stood out?
Nothing.
There's one thing on that show, if you say like, well, not a lot of people even know it's from that show, but there's one thing that from that show that has carried on its legacy.
I don't know.
And carried on to this day.
What is it?
The fucking laughing guy. I mean, the crying guy. The black guy that cries.
That's from Intervention?
That's Intervention. And that's like a big meme. Like a black
I didn't know
guy.
That.
Black guy, cry, Intervention. That's from Intervention.
I guess I must have not watched a show enough times. Oh, fuck. I didn't know that was from the fucking Intervention.
Because I know somewhere deep down in my heart.
That's like it's a sad moment in reality, you know what I mean? I love you.
I still love you.
And it's like it's a sad moment, you know what I mean? It's a sad moment and all that, but it's funny, and that's the thing with society. Is like no one cares that you're a crack addict. Everyone just wants to see me and Luis. We laugh like there's a little.
What the fuck were you just saying? Like
there's a fucking thing. It's a song. You know the song that goes like. It's 7 o'clock on the dot, da, 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 da. I don't know if it's a real song, but there's a crack rock lady that sings it. He goes, it's 7 o'clock on the dot, I need my crack rock. And it's like an actual crackhead like singing the song. It's just a funny meme, whatever. But it's like, no one cares. Like, it's just no one cares. And I love it. And no one shouldn't.
People like watching shit and misery because it makes them feel better about their own life.
Of course.
I like watching people sing about crack rocks because I'm not a fucking crack addict.
I know.
And then it makes me feel better because I'm like, well, maybe I'm not that big of a loser.
I'm not saying like in certain situations, I'm not going to be like, I love watching fucking.
No, I don't. But like. Like I won't be like, yeah, I love watching this person suffer.
Oh yeah, well yeah. It's like I don't watch these fucking commercials where you can donate $5 a month to help these African children. I'm like, turn it up. I love this part.
Yeah, not that.
I'm not that, but it's like, because at the end of the day, like you can't do anything to benefit it, right?
Right.
Like at the end of the day, I can't like fix the problem. And I'm not like laughing at these people, like crack rock people and all that stuff. But it's like. You got in the situation. I don't know.
I mean, I don't watch fucking shows really. Like, before when I did watch shows like Netflix, where it was like it's like actual shows, not like reality TV shows. So I don't fucking watch that really ever, and it doesn't interest me. But I feel like people that watch it, it's like no one's gonna want to watch fucking shows that are like similar to their own fucking life or deal with shit that they're dealing with. It's like, dude, I fucking live this. Yeah. I want to watch fucking midgets.
Yeah.
I want to watch them. I want to watch Desperate Housewives of New York and have them fucking fight with their Brooklyn accent and shit about their fucking mafia husbands because my husband works at Lowe's and I sit here and I sell fucking Scentsy candles. Like, I don't have that life, but I would like to watch it.
Yeah. That's all it is. You escape reality, you know what I mean?
By watching reality TV. That's not. You escape your real reality to watch a fake one because it makes your real ones seem a tad bit better. Yeah. Or worse. Jinx, personal jinx, you owe me a fucking.
So I've been wanting to. I'm not gonna do it to family. So like you're excluded, I guess, and mom and dad. But I'm not gonna talk to anyone that hasn't watched Squid Game. And I'm coming out right now. I'm coming out. I am Korean.
I fucking knew this all along, Dennis. I'm here to support you.
I love Squid Game, and I'm Korean. So I won't speak or be spoken to by anyone that's not
Korean?
No, Squid Game.
No.
I'm kidding. I don't know.
Is that good?
It's good. I'm just kidding. You don't have to fucking watch it. I'm just being stupid. I wanted to say that for a while. Just because
you should keep it going.
Be Korean?
No, just don't talk to people unless they watch the show.
I could. I should.
You should make it mandatory in your Uber rides that they have to watch that show.
Like, have you seen Squid Game? No. The fuck out of my car, you scumbag. Skunt. I was gonna say scumbag and cunt. I was about to say skunt. And then I said scumbag.
That's
nice.
I
thought of skunt.
We're gonna make that into a shirt.
Skunt. That's a good one.
Just that.
There's a couple shirts. Okay, like no joke. There is a couple of things. So I found my like original like. Remember when we were when we lost all our money from the successful episode with.
Oh, where it was all
I found that shirt. So I have that shirt. I have my nipple shirt from the first movie or the second Attrition. We have fucking Trash Pigeon merch that we can do. Mm-hmm. We have Skunt. Mm-hmm. Like there's a lot of merch things that we can do. We just need the people for it. But we do have ideas for merch.
We have ideas.
Yeah. So
Mom can make Skunt shirts.
Skunt. With Thurned. We still have
Thurned.
There's like a lot of things that we have that's like it's just dope ass shit. You know what? We should do that. We should start a fucking
brand,
a line, a clothing line.
Why not?
We could. People do it all the time, and it like sometimes works out.
Okay.
We'll do Thurned, Skunt. Trash Pigeon. Hint of Homeless.
Hint of Homeless.
That's the other one. Hint of Homeless. There's a lot. Like there is. We got some cool shit.
So we can make it.
Yeah.
One of these days something will happen. I don't know what that is, but something's going to happen.
Something has to happen.
I mean, how funny and catchy would that be? Well, not catchy, but like
is cool.
Even the Skunt.
Skunt is good.
Because people are going to double take your shirt. That's
what
the first thing. Because they're, it's like the...
It's scumbag and cunt.
Right.
It's like, oh, okay. Yeah. Like,
do you know what I did? I went to Best Buy today.
Mm-hmm.
And they had those smart fridges.
Mm-hmm.
Well, like, with touch screen with like YouTube and all this shit.
Yeah.
So I went with my client because we sometimes go there. And, we were on the fridge section. And so he was like finding something on YouTube. So, but when we were about to leave, I found our podcast on YouTube and just left it at that.
Did you?
I did.
Fuck yeah. I used to do that with my channel back in the day. I used to do that with DSEC28 all the time.
Funny.
Yeah, I used to do that.
I'm seriously tempted to like go into the Best Buy again on all the phones and all the fucking computers.
Yeah. That'd be funny.
If I fucking worked there.
I used to.
God, you did.
I used to work at fucking Best Buy.
Holy shit.
That's like one job I always forget I did. Like I'll walk into the Best Buy here. I'm like, why is this place so familiar? And
What's
I'm like,
funny is
yeah,
like you've only had like
here.
4 fucking jobs.
Yeah. Yeah. KFC. I told you about when I worked at Discovery for like a day. I was gonna start talking about it the other day, but I didn't.
You didn't know how to read the script.
Okay, yeah. It was let's say it was like Blue Bunny Insurance, like Blue Bunny Security Systems. It was like Blue something. I kept saying like Black Bunny. I was switching and the person's like, "What are you talking about? Like, we don't know what this product is." I'm like, Black Bunny fucking security. Like, I see that you had it and all that stuff. Like, we really don't know. And I got called in. And, like, it wasn't even that. It was just, like, you felt like this is it.
Like, working there is rock bottom.
I don't know how our cousin did that for 3 fucking
Did it
years.
not feel that way? Where it was like, like, I only ever went to Discovery if I was between jobs.
Yeah.
Like, I hated a job so fucking that was a thing. That was an out. Like,
like it was a guarantee. Like,
you have income. Because, like, if you hated your job, your current job so bad, and you're like, fuck, I really can't do this anymore. It was like, but do you want to work in Discovery until you find another one? And sometimes that would be like no, I don't. Like, I'm just going to keep this job until I find another one and quit. But it was security.
It was so bad.
But it was bad. It's only good during a certain period of your life.
I don't think it's ever good. I think it's like, for me, I think it was like
Mine was good when I would ever work there with, like, I had friends that worked there, like Aida, not Aida over there, but like Aida that I went to like this high school with.
Yeah.
Or
I did too.
Kaylee fucking worked with me, and we would sit next to each other and try to make each other fucking laugh while we were on there. That was the only time call centers were fun, is when you were with your friends. Like, I don't even know some of these people.
I would love to do it now and just like fuck around. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But like back then, like, cause I was such a bitch. God, I was such a bitch back then. I fucking hate my old self. I truly do. I fucking really hate my old self.
You learn and you grew.
I still do, because it's still with me. You know what I mean? Like, you grow from it, you get better, but it's like it's still still you, and it's like, fuck, get that out of my system.
Sometimes I'm like that too.
God,
there's times where it's like I still like hesitate, or I'm like
all the
like
time.
shy, or like don't say certain things, and then I like stop myself. I'm like, why the fuck can't I just say it? And so I do, but only when I'm drunk.
Same.
That's so good. I swear, if I'm drinking, but not like to where I'm like just like tipsy,
bit, yeah.
You know? I feel like whatever that person is, that's who the inside person is. The one that has no, like, I don't hesitate. Like, a lot more self-esteem. I guess that's what, confidence.
Yeah.
That's what it is. It's like, I don't know why it stops you, but sometimes I'm like, I don't want to like seem stupid. But so I don't like say it.
See, like, that's how it is for me. But it's like, well, I don't care if I look stupid. You know what I mean?
But it still stops you, though.
I know. It's like, fuck, get out of my fucking system, bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? God damn it.
So you just practice. That's what I got told today. You just practice it.
Just walk up to people and say, fuck you.
Well, practice saying shit that's on your mind.
Fuck you. That's on my mind. I do. Like, I do. Like, it's in a weird way.
Mine, I've noticed, is like I hesitate more with like people are closer to me. Like,
I don't think I do.
You're just turned off. Oh, okay.
I'll see if you got it.
I hesitate when there's people that are closer to me. Like, okay, like example for myself.
No, I get it. Yeah.
Compliments, giving compliments.
Yeah.
Okay, that's an example. It's an easy one. Like, I can easily go up to someone and be like, oh my God, I fucking like your shirt. Like, social settings, right? Like, I did it this weekend when I went to the balcony. I made so many friends. It was like, oh my God, I fucking like it. Oh, fuck, you smell so good. Yeah. It was like a transvestite. Yeah. It was a chick. It was a guy in a girl, and I'm like,
canceled.
Why?
Saying that word.
Whatever. I don't know what else.
Like, what else are you supposed to say? You know, okay, hold on. One thing. Before you forget. Like, okay, it depends on how, like, you know how everyone's like they, them, whatever. And sometimes it's it, right? Remember back when it was offensive to say it? Now it's okay? What?
I just, like,
what am I supposed to do?
I don't know how to say it, like, in these kinds of settings, but I don't, like, if it's someone I meet for the first time, I'm not calling you he, she, anything. I'm just gonna, hey. Like, I'm not calling you anything because I don't even want to assume or even get into it, whatever. But it was like I
think everyone should be
hey. But it was like I was pretending to be the welcoming committee. Like, right there. I was like, welcome, have a good, like, I was already tipsy. Yeah. And people were having the fucking best time. Yeah. But this person walked in, I was like, oh my God. Like, your dress looks so fucking good right now. Like, just went up to him. Was it
Henrietta?
No. But I was like, oh my God. I'm like, your earrings are so, I'm like, can I touch them? I'm like, that's fine. Like, I'm like, you smell so good. I'm like, can I smell you? And they're like, yeah. I'm like, what are you wearing? But I was like, totally, like, I don't even know this person. I did it to so many people. No, like, hesitancy, right? Like, I will hug you. I will tell you your earrings look good. I'll tell you smell fucking good. I have a conversation with you, whatever. You don't have to do a compliment to, like, people that are close to me. I think it's just because there's more, like, feelings to it, right? It's more vulnerable. It's not like someone I'm never going to fucking see again. You know, like, the chances of me running into that person are slim to none. So it's like, if I said that and maybe you didn't like it, okay, that sucks. I'm uncomfortable. I don't have to see you again. Whereas, like, in real life, like, if I say something and maybe it didn't come out right, whatever it is, like, now I have to see you, and then like, I don't want it to be awkward, or maybe even not that. It's like, what if it just, I don't know. So I like,
I get it. Yeah,
and I hesitate.
Yeah,
I can't do it. And then that part though is what I want to cut out and not hesitate.
You know what I got from this whole story? It sounded like you were 6 feet or closer to them.
I guess I was. So was everybody else there. It's a fucking drag show. You know, when guys dress up in drag.
Yeah, I know.
But it was like Halloween special.
I should have went as Henrietta.
You should have. There was a Halloween special where like it was like a person from like The Ring, and it was, they were like twerking and shit. It was great. But my thing is, I've never had a hot dog downtown. Like, that was my mission.
Oh, like those people bring them in my car.
Dennis,
I'm like, you
Danny
stupid
said,
bitch. Smells so
as
good.
I got out of the place, I was like, where can I find a wiener? Like, that's just how I was saying. And like, dude, there's one right down there. And I'm like, oh my God, like, it smells so good. I'm like, what's your name? He's like, Curtis. I'm like, cool, Curtis's wiener, cool. And like, like, as I'm walking to the car, anybody I saw, I'm like, dude, you should go check out Curtis's wiener. It's like the best one in this whole block. Well, and then these like group of girls came. She was eating this burrito, and I'm like, your burrito looks so fucking good. She's like, your hot dog looks good. Do you want a bite? Totally took a bite of this fucking, probably had COVID. That fucking burrito was so good. You think
you are human scum? People that murder other children, people that murder children are better than what you are right now.
Because I ate someone's burrito?
During COVID.
Yeah. Look how healthy I am, Dan said. That burrito was so good. It had like tater tots in it, cheese, bacon, I don't know what else.
Yeah.
I almost switched it. But that's
Just
the thing.
Take it and run away.
That's the thing. It's like, how do I do this? How do I do that? But I can't say to mom, oh my God, like, you like look really good right now.
I know. That's
but you know what I mean? Like, how is it that I can't tell
wrong.
dad, like, I love you?
Yeah. It's so weird.
In like a genuine way. Not like a hey volume to like off the other. But like a legit like, I love you.
It's so weird. I can't say that I love you to like anyone. I just can't. Because it's like,
that's
I don't even know what it is.
Like, I can't say that. I can't even like, but even though I think it. Like, I'm like, this would be so nice to say this. And then like, it's like right here, and then I like swallow it back down. Like, I can't do this. But I could eat a fucking person's hot dog or a burrito, and I can say all this shit. I think that's it though, is like, it's the act of being vulnerable, and that's like uncomfortable for me. To that level. Yeah. It's fucking weird.
I think another thing is like living with them too. I feel like it would be easier, like you'll see them again, but like if you lived further, maybe not, but like.
No, I've had this problem all the time. So. That's the thing, is like, but it's not even mom and dad. It's like in relationships, or even like with close friends, right?
Yeah.
But that's the thing though too, I've noticed, is when a stranger gives me a compliment, you know, if a stranger's like, oh my God, like nice, it doesn't have to be like anything like major. It could be like, oh my God, I really like your shirt. I really, whatever the fuck it is. I'm like, thanks. Like, I hear it, I believe it, and I'm like, okay, cool, I accept it. But when it's like a compliment from a friend or a family member, like already it like almost makes me feel very uncomfortable. And I'm like I like it, like just kind of like you said, like when your family and shit gives you compliments on like the things that you work on, you know,
for me,
it's not different. As much as important as like a social person
make me
in the
uncomfortable
social.
Though.
No, uncomfortable. So, but it's like a different thing.
Yeah.
But I'm not like, just like to me, like when I like do good, when I was going to school and I did good in school and blah blah blah. It felt more important when I heard mom or dad or friends tell me, hey, good job. Like that meant more to me than like a person like us, you know. I'm like, I don't know if you're being honest, where it's like yours is different, right? Yeah. But yeah, like that whole, like if I'm getting a compliment, but it's like me personally, not something I've did, but like to me, it's fucking uncomfortable. Yeah. Like, it's not like I don't like to hear it. I like to hear. I think I need to hear it. I think it's just low self-esteem. I think me and you both struggle with that. Deep down, like maybe yours isn't on the surface as mine, but like deep down, it's fucking, that's what it is. And so I think that's why like we struggle with it. Because I think people that are able to like take compliments easier, because like me and mom had that conversation. I told mom, like, is it easy for you to like give compliments to someone like out in public? She's like, yeah, I do it all the time. And when she hears it, she like is okay with it. I think maybe it's like we just like it because we don't have self-confidence, so it's kind of like hard to give those compliments to people that are important to us and also take them because those people matter and they're important to you. So when they say, hey, like you really look good, or hey, nice shirt, or whatever, in my head, my mind automatically goes to like questioning it.
Yeah.
Like, is it really that? Like, are you just being nice? Yeah. Whereas, like, with a stranger, I don't give a fuck if it's real or you're being nice. Like, you're just saying it to me because I don't fucking know you and you don't know me.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Like, for me, it's not really like compliments and stuff like that. It's just like, I don't really care for compliments. Like at the same time, like
But like, how do you feel when you hear them though? Not compliments about work.
See, that's the thing. I think that's the only time I really care about it. Like, if someone genuinely says, like, oh, like, you look good today. Like, I don't care. Like, I truly don't. Like, it's like, okay. Or, like, nice shoes. It's like, okay, like, I bought them. Like, it doesn't affect me. It's like, okay. You know what I mean? Like to yours, to
really you, change. It's more like project stuff.
Yeah, I would say so.
Because I think those are like a lot more important to you than anything else.
Yeah, because it's like I know I'm just ugly, so it's like I know I'm like not. I'm not gonna say that. I don't like to say. I know I'm not like.
I was like trying to
I'm just trying to. I'm the bottom of the. I'm the tree. You're falling through the tree. I'm the last limb you can't hang on. I'm not useless. I'm there. The last resort there. Like, it's
why are you like so down on yourself?
Because look, I'm true to myself, and it has nothing to do with like I'm not confident enough. I'm confident that I'm ugly.
The fuck?
And it's not a bad thing. I know my place. I'm not gonna be like today I posted on Instagram and fucking Bacardi didn't want me to like be on their commercial for the Bacardi, like Louis Vuitton. Louis Vuitton was like they didn't want me to wear like any of their shoes or something like that. It's like,
okay, well that's obviously an extreme. I get that.
I know, but it's like it's not. I genuinely I don't have confidence in that manner because I know my place. Maybe that would change if I was like skinnier. Maybe that would change. I know it would. I know for a fact, and it's not good. I know it would change if I was like successful. Like financially.
Oh, to where it's like now like that's important.
For me, like I hate saying that I'm a photographer. I hate saying I do a podcast. I hate saying anything that I do because it's like it's gone nowhere, right? I don't say like no. I don't want to say that. Like, you know, it's like I've gotten paid gigs, like all like I don't want to say that, but like it's. You know what I mean? I don't know.
Because you're like right now, I think to you is like. That's where you see like success at, and that's where you want like that is the goal that you want to reach. Like that's important to you is you want whatever it is that you're working on. I mean, if all of them can take off, great. But you're like even if like one of them,
I think it's because I have control over like my looks. I do have control over, but I think I would still be the same. I truly believe that I would still be the same if like I was skinnier. Like I'm not even saying skinny, like because I don't want to be skinny. You know, that's not who I want to be. Let's say I'm like 220, 230. Somewhere I would realistically want to be 210, whatever. I don't think it would change because at the end of the day, I can't really change how I look. Like my face or like, you know, I can change how I look physically as in like shape wise and stuff, right? But I can't. So it's like to me. So it's like I was given what I was given, and that's fine. If you think I'm ugly, people are always gonna think, fucking like. Look at the most perfect example is like celebrities. Like you will find someone that's like Brad Pitt is an ugly fuck. You'll find people that was like Brad Pitt, I would die for him, or fucking female act. Like you know, there's someone that will think you're ugly. Me, someone will think that you're pretty. So it's like, no, you know what I mean? It's like everyone's gonna have that like, and I guess that goes the same with everything. You know what I mean?
Right.
But like this isn't gonna get me anywhere. If I'm the best looking person, like, yeah, you can make it go places, I guess, like modeling and shit like that. But it's like I know I don't have that, so it's like I gotta push things that I want people actually to see me for as in like other ventures.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think that's where it's at. So it's like it's not like I'm not unconfident saying like, oh, I'm ugly, like when I say that and stuff like that. 'Cause it's like I'm not a good looking person. Like I'm not a good looking person. I will gladly accept that, and I don't care. That's why I'm never like genuinely good looking, because it just I don't have that face. I'm not asymmetrical. I'm not like I
We're
look
Bosnian. None of it. Like no one's asymmetrical.
I know, but like I just know that it's like, you know, I just know, and it's not a bad thing.
Right.
I don't see it as a bad thing because it doesn't affect me.
Right.
Like it's never been like, oh, like my life sucks because I'm ugly, or like this. It's like no, like it has nothing to do with it.
Right.
Is life easier when you're better looking? 100% guaranteed. Very easier when you're better looking, guaranteed.
Right.
But I don't have that, so let's just make life fine. Like I like when people look, oh, like I'm fat. Like the only reason I hate that I'm fat is like I breathe heavy. It's like the only thing. Other than that,
I don't know why
care
it's
less.
like.
I don't like it's.
I don't know
fine.
why. Well, no, I probably could figure it out real quick, but like I think just women in general, maybe
I
not.
like women. I like concepts of a woman.
I think women in general are more insecure on their physical appearance than like what materialistic things that they
100%,
have
yeah.
or their careers. Or I'm not saying that those aren't important to us too. Like fuck yeah, that's important. Like having a job that you enjoy, or just having a fucking job so you can pay your bills, whatever it is, whether you enjoy it or not. I think it's just and I know you say like, oh, who gives a shit what society says? That's fine. But when it's something that's been shoved down your throat from when you were like growing up during like your teenage years and everything else, you know what I mean? Like that shit plays a fucking thing in your head.
It does play a role, but at the same time, what other things have been pushed down your throat? Like college. I go to college.
That's what I'm saying. It's like
why can't you get rid of that? I truly think there's if there can be there's pushes for all this fucking bullshit, whatever the fact is. I genuinely think there should be a push for like women not to do their makeup, or like women to
like
do less for looks.
Or like I saw a thing today. It was like when you see magazines, when men actors age, it's like, oh, look at this fucking what do they call them? Silver foxes, gray wolves. I don't fucking know what they call them. But like, they'll show a picture of George Clooney, gray hair, whatever. Or they'll show like dad bods, the next person dad bod. And then for the women, it's like how to look younger in 30 days, how to, get rid of your wrinkles, how to do this. And it's like, it's okay. I'm not saying it's not like, we can accept to fucking hear it or not. And I get that, okay? You can accept to hear it, and you can accept to follow whatever society's trying to push your throat. I get that. I don't do that. I don't read the fucking magazines. I don't read the article. I don't give a shit. I'm not going to go I can't fucking afford. Damn straight I would if I could afford it. And you can't tell me some people wouldn't do shit if they couldn't fucking afford it. Yes, I would.
Yeah.
But I can't afford it, so here I am. But it's just like I don't know. That kind of shit was there when I was a fucking teenager in America. I came in. I think that's a lot of that. Honestly, when I like process this shit through, it's like, yeah, when I moved here at 11, when you're 11, 12, 13, like entering teenage years, you're trying to figure out who you are, right? Like your friends, your interests, whatever. So coming to America, and I don't know the language, and I'm in that kind of stage where I'm just trying to find like who to fit in, but I'm not fitting into anybody because I can't understand anything.
Can't fit in your own clothes.
Right. And so then I'm like, when I first learned language, it's like, you're just like the fucking refugee kid, dude. Like, it was like that. Yeah. Like, people aren't gonna fucking be friends with you. And the first friends I made were like the friends that no one really wanted to have. But it's like, of course I'm going to be friends with them because they're nice to me and like I want to feel included, so it's like, oh cool, like I spent this time trying to learn a language, but like, you're at home and it's like, because we just moved here, so it's like all these like Bosnian cultures still, right? But then I'm like trying to like learn this culture and it's like, not the same, but I'm like trying to get away from our culture, but trying to like get into theirs. And then I feel ashamed because I feel guilty that I'm like trying to hide that I'm Bosnian, you know, because I'm like, you know, so there's all that like guilt and all this shit involved. And it didn't help that like,
like the way, like maybe like the big thing that I see now is like the whole body positivity push. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which like, I think is stupid as well. I think that's like, I hate like the whole like fat shaming thing. You know what I mean? And the reason I hate it is because like I thought it was fucking absurd. I think every person that like viewed it in this way that I'm about to say, like deserves death or like close to or something. Right. It's like, I think it's so fucked up when like Adele lost weight. Mm-hmm. You know, she like lost a ton of weight and like people shamed her for losing weight.
Right.
Those people deserve the death penalty.
But that's the thing is like,
it's like, so wait, like
that's the thing. So people can't ever win. You can't make anybody ever happy. And not that you should. I'm not saying that you should, but it's like, you know, when she was pre-weight loss, there was a lot of people that were like, oh yeah, like I'm so happy to see somebody that's, or it's like the whole like, you're so brave. It's like, brave for what? Like I'm being, you know, but whatever, we'll just take those apart. But people that were like, oh, you should really lose weight, or, you know, you're too blah, blah. And then, you know, you do, not that she lost it for them. She lost it for her own reasons, but she lost it in public's eyes. And then it's like, oh, well, you know, you should. But this is the thing, though, too, that's a problem. That I find as a problem, maybe. I don't fucking know. But when you do start a diet or you, whatever, you're like losing weight and people are noticing, obviously it's nice to hear like, oh my God, you look really good. You know, that's fine. I think to me, it's like, you know, when people are like, oh my God, you look so much better, blah, blah. It's like, I know they're trying to be nice and that's fine. But I think that fucks with people though sometimes too. Like it fucks with me because I'm like, oh, okay. Because I'm hearing it like, oh shit, you look better than you did before. And now in my head, I'm like, I have a fear of like, I don't want to gain weight because like, not that they would say anything negative to me, but now I know it's like, oh, you look better now. So now it's like, but that just, I struggle with self-esteem. So that's just how my mind goes, like, you know?
I don't see it in that way. Like when someone says like, I look better, like for me, is it like, for me, it's personally like, do I feel better? You know what I mean? Like that's how it's like, it's just bullshit. Like when, like, yeah, she lost weight and all this stuff. And then it's like, and like I'm gonna go on the other side of the fence now, and it's like, because the thing is like, you can only be right this way or that way. It's like, no, you can be in the middle too. You know what I mean? Like I'm trying to kind of push the middle, but like the whole Lizzo thing,
right?
You know what I mean? Like the whole like that you can look like that and make it. Which that I have nothing against that part, that part. But it's like I hate the push of like, oh, it's okay to be on 5 sleep apnea machines,
right?
You know what I mean? It's like. Right. Like the whole like when like when like Sports Illustrated does like the bikini thing. And I'm not saying like I have nothing against thick women. Like I like thick women. Like it's not. I'm not. But like when it's like obese, when it comes like there was that one sports like she was like morbidly obese. Like I don't want to be a dick, but that's what you are.
It's not. But it's like you
gotta
be healthy though too.
That's what I'm talking about.
Like you have a higher increase for like diabetes and heart.
Sleep apnea,
you know, all this shit. It's like there's just like a fucked up thing. There's such a fucked up way in our society, because like you congratulate that, and it's like, but like there's all these like health issues. But then you have, you know, whatever magazine is like, look at our plus size model. It's like, she's not fucking plus size. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
Like. I don't know. I think there's just like so much bullshit when it comes to like women's stuff like that. Where it's
but I think in a tense, so like, okay, plus size, like what does plus size mean?
That's what I'm saying.
Like, why is that said in a bad way though? Why do you think, oh, because it's plus size, that's a negative fucking fashion?
Because that's how they make it.
I don't think they make it in a negative way though. I think people taking it in a negative way. Plus size, just because plus size doesn't mean.
I think it just because it's like a lot of stores sometimes will stop selling pants that are like oversized 12 or 14. And the average, if you look at it, the average female woman in America is like a size 13, 14, 15.
But, okay.
That's an average size, you know, but like to them, to this retail stores, to the whatever, it's considered a plus size. So now you get a special store to go to, right?
Yeah.
It's a plus size, and I think that's just like a
Same
negative
thing goes for men,
you know?
though. There's nothing with men that multiple things too. Like actually, like for me, like I can't wear I can't go to Coach, or I don't know if Coach is a men's store, but like I can't go to I'll just say H&M, but I can't go to, I'm trying to think of like a fancy fucking men's brand. Like suits and shit. Like something like fucking like, I want to wear a fucking suit. I'm gonna go to fucking Men's Warehouse for that shit. I can't go to fucking.
No, I get it.
You know what I mean? I have to go to fucking a plus size thing. I can't. Fuck Ferrari. Fuck Lamborghini. They don't make cars for me. Right. They don't make cars for me.
Right.
I can't fit in it. You know what I mean? It's like,
I think it's
supposed to cancel fucking Ferrari because they make cars for Italian men that are 5'7" and eat pasta and are 120 pounds.
Right.
I eat pizza. I'm 300. Bitch, make me a big car. You know what I mean? But it's like, I think women just taking it away, which women are more emotional. Like, let's be fucking real. They are, and that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But I think women taking it away where it's like it is offensive, like when that it is offensive, not offensive in a way where it's like racist and offensive, but it's like that's not right. I
think we just like
they take it too far.
There's a lot of struggles with like there is, and I think there's just a lot of struggles with like.
I think the plus size thing, they just take it completely wrong.
I think you have to accept how you look and wear things that are flattering to yourself, like right, you can't just like. Wear whatever the fuck you want to wear. Okay, I don't give a shit. Whatever the fuck you want to wear.
But like,
I think women just struggle because it's like our bodies change. Like, okay, like when we have our periods, all of a sudden you're bloating. You can't fit into the shit that you fucking fit into yesterday because your body just decided to all the water that you just drank is kept in your body. Like you're just bloated and you are for however long. Okay?
Man, I had a night with the boys on Saturday.
Okay,
I drank a lot of alcohol.
Okay, right.
And
That's
I can't
different.
fit my clothes.
But you know what I mean, though, for real, though. Like you have that every month. You have your hormone shit. Then when you give birth and your body changes, and now you went from like, you know, and that's shit that like your hips get wider. Like you can't change that. Like your shit's fucking different now. And so I think a lot of it is just like there's so much change and. If you're not around supportive, I think it's like if you're not around supportive people, though, it really fucks with you. Because there are some women.
I think it does, but that's never the talk, though. That's never brought up. It's never been like, oh, I can't wear Coach because I was pregnant. That's never the talk. That's never, if that is completely, like, I 100% agree with that.
Right.
I understand and completely agree with that. But that's never the talk. That's never the discussion. I've never heard that it might be somewhere. Right. But I've never heard that as a discussion. It's a great discussion, a wonderful discussion.
I think people just
never been
want to be included, and it's like, dude, you have to like...
You have to know your place. That's what I think.
You do.
I know I'm not going to be in a fucking commercial for Dolce & Gabbana. I know I'm not going to be on that boat on those black and white fucking... They're always on a boat in the sea.
In the water.
The woman is fucking just... fucking hot as fuck, and there's the guy with a six-pack. I know I'm not going to be that guy.
You could if you wanted to.
If I worked really hard.
But that's the thing. That's the answer right there. Instead of, like I told you, I can't sit in my room eating tuxedo cake and Pringles and be like, why can't I? You can.
If I work, like if I work at it.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying I can't be that guy.
Right. Because you don't want to work at it.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
Yeah.
You just accept that.
I know.
But that's the thing is a lot of people will continue to live the life that they live without making any changes.
Yeah.
And then will be upset
they want the things to change for them.
Right. And then we'll be upset that, well, now I can't fit into any of the things that the stores have to offer. But like, yeah, that sucks. But if you really like want to make a change, make it. I get it. Sometimes there's factors that are included and you can't figure it out with your doctor. But if you can, then make those little changes. Make that commitment and you figure out what's more important to you. Figure out if not eating certain things or maybe like having to be sore for a few days is worse than having to get into a bikini at the water park. Like you figure out which one of those is worse. Which one is more uncomfortable, I guess, and then and then do the one that's least uncomfortable.
That's completely correct. I just don't know why people can't like understand that.
Because sometimes a lot of people just I don't know. They just want shit to happen without doing a lot of the work.
Well,
they
yeah,
just
that's
ex-
100%.
I think it just,
I get
honestly,
that.
it's just, we live in a society where you see things that are like, there's people that fucking luck out.
Yeah, 100%.
There's people that luck out. There's people like, okay, there's people like you that have worked hard and committed at starting different like projects and keeping with them. Like not starting all these different, like constantly changing them. There's some that you're like, I've been doing this for so long because eventually maybe this will take off. And so you're working on it day in, day out. And then you see some fucker that like doesn't do shit and like one of their thing, catch me outside girl, okay?
Yeah.
You see one person that did a viral bullshit from being at a white trash show and being disrespectful, and their whole career and their whole life takes off for being a piece of shit. And then that thing, like, you know what I mean? So sometimes people just see things and they just want change or success or whatever to happen this quickly because some people luck out and it happens for them. Some people luck out. Like that Catch Me Outside girl, if she didn't get, I'm not saying she's like pretty or anything now, like you're still white trash, but you now have money to like be a little bit better looking white trash instead of being in your trailer park. You know, so some people are like, I don't know.
I get that. But I don't know. Like
you want quick change, you know? You want quick solutions.
Stuff, but
I mean, that's normal.
I just don't get the whole...
We're impatient.
Oh, 100%. And it's getting worse, you know, with like, you know, with everything.
Right.
But I just don't get the whole like fucking gist of.
They're just it's constantly changing. 1 minute it's like in the early 2000s, it's like anyone that had like a big ass in the early 2000s, like that was frowned upon. That was shamed. I remember people making fun of fucking J-Lo for having a big ass, like constant, like she got surgery, she got insured, like that was like always there, like gross, like whatever, not real, you know. And now it's like, if you don't have an ass like Kim Kardashian or whoever else or whatever,
worthless.
It's like you're worthless. Now it's like you saw on Zeza Grande, like the bigger the lips, even though it looks like a fucking elephant's asshole, like, you know, you have thin lips, like that's not cool anymore.
Yeah.
Or you know, before it was like, you know, you have regular eyebrows, like thinner eyebrows. It's like that was the thing, and now it's like the thicker. I remember when I was in freaking school, in middle school, high school. My eyebrows were thicker. Mom didn't let me like wax them, so they were thicker. Dude, I used to be so insecure about that because everyone else had thinner eyebrows. And that's the thing, though, is whatever is fucking popular then and you don't fit into that mold somewhere is like you're outcasted in school, especially as like a female, you know? And then it's like, now you're kind of like dorky and not popular. And then that sticks with you, even as an adult. It's like, oh, if I don't fit into whatever mold society's making right now, like I'm not beautiful enough.
Yeah.
I'm not going to fit in. I'm going to be a loser. And I always tell Mom, one of these days, come back, that what's attractive is how it was with the Victorian fucking statues where the women had like, where, you know, how women look now. I'm like, when that happens.
It's happening.
When it happens more... Then it's
Lizzo's taking the storm on that shit. She really is.
Let her.
And that's fine. I just like, I hope she can live long enough to make it happen.
Right.
That's my only thing.
There's a balance.
There's a balance.
There's a balance.
Like there's like.
But you know what though with Lizzo? This is the difference. Okay. The bitch can dance while playing a flute. And you don't hear her heavy breathing. So that's right there. It's like, okay, she looks the way she looks, but you can tell that she's got endurance and stamina.
Yeah.
She does.
Yeah.
So I'm not saying that she's going to, you know, no one knows like what her health condition is or whatever. But you can't be feeding yourself fucking Twinkies and pizza, laying and watching Netflix, looking, you know, maybe you guys have a similar body type and be like, no, it's like, because when you get up to answer the door for your DoorDash, you're like inhaling your asthma inhaler. Like that's not okay. Like now you're getting into like, you're having health issues. Yeah. The fact that Lizzo can be in high heels, dancing, jumping around, singing live and fucking playing the flute and not once does she sound out of breath. First of all, props, because I would be fucking dying.
No, that's granted.
You know? So it's like if you look the way you look, but you got good stamina and you don't get that time, you know, you still move around and you're still active. Because some people, like, they're just predispositioned to be fucking bigger. Yeah. Like, they have, like, I have PCOS, right? Like, my body struggles with insulin shit. So I have to work, like, 3 times harder than someone that doesn't to lose weight because my body's just, that's how it is. That's how my hormones are. I have to live with that for the rest of my fucking life. Like, you can't get rid of that. And so some people are just like, they have certain health things, certain genes. It's like, I'm going to be bigger no matter what. Like Lizzo might never be skinny because that's just maybe not just how she's built. But bitch can move.
Yeah.
She obviously seems fucking healthier than someone on my 600-pound life. Fucking laying there. So people can't like look
true.
the same
That's
and
true.
be like, I'm fucking peak. No,
but that's the way people.
like,
let's be real. That's how
thing.
people are gonna do it. Yeah.
It's like no.
I look like.
No, it's like if you struggle to like live.
The only flute that they're gonna be playing is like because their throat's closing up, and then when they breathe, it whistles. That's the
Right?
flute.
No
They'll be
shit.
Like, you know what I mean? It's
Just
gonna
like
be a
there's some
whistle.
people that are skinny, but they're unhealthy as fuck.
Yeah.
Like they look skinny, and from appearance, they're like, oh my god, like you look good, but like
They're
they can't keep up
days
with
away.
me.
Yeah, they're days
you know what I
away
mean?
from death.
So right, days away from death. That's a good shirt. So it's either way.
Yeah.
It's like don't judge appearance. Look at their medical health history.
Yeah.
Ask them. You got diabetes?
I have TCN. I got I don't tested pot or whatever. I have TCN though.
Chateau.
You don't know what that is? Tuxedo cake needs.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, like
When were you diagnosed?
like my body needs tuxedo cake to actually like keep on going because if it doesn't have it for a while, it like starts to like
shutting down and
yeah,
shit?
like the organ failure.
Dude, I remember that one time, which is fucking scary, but like you didn't have the tuxedo cake. It was like,
Jesus.
I think it was like just the black and white cake that they had. Dude, and they had to fucking pump your stomach.
Yeah.
Your body was like
They
rejecting
put
that
me-
shit.
They put
was
me
fucking
on-
scary,
TCN
man.
sucks. I hope
It's
no
not
one-
something that you can't, like insurance won't even cover it.
No, they don't even know about it.
That's fucking bullshit, man.
It is self-discovered. Like
I diagnosed you.
yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
You met all the criteria.
Oh fucking A. I wish
Wish you had some more.
no. Yeah, no, it's
That's actually oldie. You want to wear a tuxedo?
that's like you'll know.
That's
Ain't
the tuxedo
no
you're
men's
wearing.
warehouse. This one.
That's
I have to go to
Albertsons, bitch.
DXL.
They used to have the big and tall shop. Remember
I
that?
know. DXL is pretty much that.
Is there any more Husky pants?
I don't know if
Do they still make that brand?
I don't know. I hope not. I hope kids these days don't have to go through that hell.
Didn't Husky have bikes?
That's a different Husky. That's Huffy.
Hefty.
That was Huffy.
Huffy.
Hefty is
No,
the
that's
bags.
trash bag.
I should have worn the trash bags.
Should wear Kellogg's. Maybe they'll come up with some new pants.
Yeah, Kellogg's. Hopefully, you guys fucking.
That's our whole fucking podcast started was from Kellogg's cereal.
Well, like I hope so. Kellogg's. I hope they pay their employees $200,000
Oh, fuck,
a
I hope.
year just because 120.
If they don't, you guys, DoorDash is hiring, so go get that
DoorDash is
50.
hiring $50. Thank you, DoorDash, for sponsoring this episode. I will be in Twin Falls this weekend, so if you're there, go drift your car and hit me. I don't care.
Because you don't have insurance, so.
I don't give a shit. Just make it happen. Make it quick. And other than that, I think that's it. You know, we talked about fatness. We talked about greatness.
We talked about how to insure your fat
Yeah. Talked about everything.
and how to insure to stay and how to get healthy by eating Special K and Kashi.
That's true.
We fucking full circled it.
Full circled it. We look like full circles too. Sitting on this couch. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So
We're going
thank
to
you
get
guys.
active.
Yeah. Thank you guys. Just yeah, this is the
I mean, actively eating chips.
I'm gonna be active to get up and get some more tuxedo.
Nee, maar wie
Huh?
Nee, maar wie
Just leave.
Just kidding.
Thank you guys so much for joining. It was a hiccup and a burp at the same time. Thank you guys so
A
much.
herp.
A herp. Shirt. Herp shirt.
Herb shirt.
Herp shirt. Thank you guys so much for joining in on this episode number 39.
Damn.
Really
Next week, cake.
Yeah, 40th episode. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Check out the links below and all that shit, and
And go support Kellogg's. Go get that
go support
Apple Jacks,
Kellogg's and
and then go throw it away.
just give them money and throw it away. Check out the video, the driver, on my own personal channel and also on TARS. It's on TARS as well. Yeah, thank you guys so much for joining in, and hopefully we do some like guest stuff here soon or something. You know, I want to interview someone.
Right?
I do.
Dude, I'm telling you, if we fucking had our podcast or something outside the balcony is the only bar where people won't give a fuck and everyone will talk to you.
Every bar, no one gives a fuck. Every bar, no one gives a fuck.
We should just be outside of a bar.
What day though? That's the thing. We have no schedule. Like, I'm good for any day, but it's just your schedule. Fuck you.
I can make it happen.
I can make it happen. Well, we'll make it happen. You guys will see it eventually sometimes. And I'm going to go cry because I can't fit in
Husky pants
anymore because I'm too fat for those. But anyways, thank you guys so much. We are out. Retards. See you, retards.
That's
That's what.
I didn't scoop it.